number 91. We are going over today, Monday. This is April 14th. And, stocks waver as tech tariff bounce loses steam. So over the weekend, we had President Donald Trump really announce that he's going to be exempting certain items from his tariffs. So we'll go over that in a minute. So right now, stocks experience another choppy session on Monday as a rally in tech names following surprise U.S. tariff exemption from President Donald Trump faded today. So with the Dow really adding 87 points, relinquishing some ground after rallying more than 500 points at session highs. NASDAQ ticked down today after surging 2.5 earlier, with the S&P adding 0.3%, also well off session highs of 1.8 up. So, we have investors really cheering on the stock market today. Really, at futures pump last night and really open up today on market open, really pump as well. As he exempted smartphones and computers, so it really helps Apple, as well as other devices and components like semiconductors, such as NVIDIA and such, from his new reciprocal tariffs, according to new U.S. Customs and Border Protection guidance issued late Friday. So, but we had a little, mix up here. Trump and Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick then suggested that the exemptions aren't permanent, stirring up more tariff uncertainty, guys. Trump said on his Truth Social platform that these products are still subject to the existing 20% fentanyl tariffs, and they are just moving to a different tariff bucket. President Trump, has an additional 20% fentanyl tariff for, China's handling of fentanyl. Last week we, marked one of the most volatile trading weeks on record for the street. We have CBOE Volatility Index spiking above 50 last Thursday, and stocks giving up some of their historic gains seen a day earlier. We also had Wednesday, market soared after Trump announced a 90-day pause on tariffs for a number of his new tariff rates, seeing its third biggest one-day gain since World War II, guys. So yeah, guys, that is the news that's coming out of Wall Street today. Tariffs still a big damper on, the stock market, as earnings are starting to come out, guys. So earnings season is upon us. So that's going to be very interesting to see how these tariffs mix up. And it's going to be interesting, guys. The CEOs are going to be, they're going to have to take into account these tariffs with earnings. They're going to have to either give, mediocre guidance or not get guidance at all, and that is going to be interesting to see how the market reacts to these earnings calls. Even if they have a killer quarter and they hit all their numbers and they give bad guidance, we could see these stocks really come down. So that is the news, guys. I'll leave this in the description below. Now diving into the portfolio, here is the S&P 500 6-month 4-hour chart here. We saw a bottom here on SPY of 479.47. We are seeing it now at the 537.63. That is quite a rebound. We'll see if it holds up. We wanted to try and come back up to this 200-day moving average. We could see right here the 50-day trying to make a bounce here, but we'll see what happens, guys. We were, with earnings season coming out with these tariffs, I could see this market really coming down still. No one knows what the market's going to do. You just have to be prepared with the worst case scenario in case that does happen, but you also want to be in the market as well in case it comes back up. With our strategy, we make that really work out. We are best prepared for what the market's going to be doing with cash available. We have the portfolio sitting at $25,850 there. Cash balance $12,976. Total market value 12,865 there that you see. So we're half in, half on cash. We do our buy of the day and then we trim accordingly, guys. Right now, we're going to leave pretty much stocks the way they are. We're not going to trim today, but we are going to buy. I actually do want to see the one-day chart on SPY here. So we saw it really pre-market really pump up here for today, and we saw it make a high there, popped up to 544, back down, back up, back down, up again. We saw it come up here, really choppy coming up, and then right around here we saw it really come down to the 533.86 with it trying to recover here. So we'll have to see how this market ends today. But right now we're going to be checking out a bunch of different stocks here, see what we're interested in buying today. So let's go ahead and check out. So IonQ, is down the most here, 4% down today. We have it trading at the 50 RSI level. I think most of these guys, most of our Mogul 30 are in or fair value range. So let's just go ahead and look here, guys. Just get an idea what we want to buy. We typically like to see oversold levels on stocks. The RSI indicator, this guy right here, below 30. A lot of these stocks are in fair value range, the ones that are down on the day, and we like to look at the stocks that are down on the day in the portfolio. So it looks like, I think it's going to be either Amazon or Meta today that we're going to grab. Those are the ones that are most down on the day that we are interested in buying. We have Meta and Amazon down around the same there, around 2.4%, 2.3% in between there. We have Palantir Technologies really killing it, guys. That is our best performing stock in the portfolio right now. We have Ford up 4%, and then Apple, based off that exemption news, we saw it come up. Nike is up. So these stocks are up on the day, guys. So let's go ahead and lock in. Try and see either Meta or Amazon. Let's go over here to see what our market value is for each. So Meta, we have around 953 in, and Amazon, yeah, 762. We're gonna go with Amazon, guys, just to add more to that position. So let's go ahead and buy our $50 buy of the day, guys. It is going to be going to Amazon. Let's go ahead and lock this in. All right, guys, we locked in Amazon at 180.39, and that is our buy of the day. So that is our pretty much wrapping up our session, guys. Our session number 91. We saw a really choppy day today. We saw the market really rip today, this morning, and last night. Futures, based off the President Donald Trump news, the exemption news of smartphones, computers, and semiconductors. But it didn't last long, guys, and now we are seeing the market come down a bit. So it's going to be interesting, guys. Interesting. We have these tariff news still looming with the market, and investors really uncertain. A lot of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market moving forward. We really need to make some trade deals with these other countries. China, I don't know if they're going to come to the table. It's in their culture not, to look weak. So, they obviously do not want to reach out to Trump first. That'll be a sign of weakness. And we obviously have these other countries as well, our allies, such as the European Union, the EU. It'd be nice to make good deals with these other countries, our other allies. We already had Israel come to the table saying that they're going to remove their tariffs, which was great. They announced that last week. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this tariff stuff goes with earnings coming up. We have major earnings with these companies about to, announce hopefully, good earning reports. But the thing that is going to be a damper to them is guidance, guys. Are they going to give guidance or not? So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys want to be a part of our Discord, want to be a part of our community, our online stock market club, go over to mogulfellows.com, check out membership options. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Till next time, hit the outro.